Well, hello, class, and welcome to Self and Social Identity in Christianity from Moody Bible Distance Learning, Week 1, Day 1. So, we are in January and we're beginning our 8 weeks together. And so, as we begin, I want to tell you that I'll be doing a video on Tuesdays. They'll be posted on Tuesdays, and then I will send you a reminder email on Friday to kind of remind you what we're doing and where we're going. And I may actually post other videos during the week as well if I come upon something that's interesting or that I want you guys to know. So, week 1, what are we going to do? First of all, you're going to do your required reading, which is a very small reading about social identity, and you're just going to read about definitions and examples. And then you're going to have your first assignment, which is Social Identity Theory Summary Paper. Okay, so you're going to utilize the Moody Library or Google or Bing or web-based search, and you're going to find 2 to 3 resources about social identity, and you're going to write a 2-page double-spaced paper detailing what social identity theory is. Identify 2 areas where social identity theory has been applied and how it might be pertinent to our understanding as a believer. And potentials for overlapping social identities and the potential benefits and pitfalls of such overlapping of Christian identity. So, first of all, let me give you a couple of directions. When it says 2 pages, I mean 2 pages. Okay, 2 pages, double spaced. And please, these are 49-year-old eyes, and they're tired. So please double space everything you turn in. Not the blog, not your discussion posts, but every paper you turn in, please do double spaced. So that's what you'll be doing with that paper. You'll have 2 to 3 resources, and then you need to do a 5 resource bibliography of other things that you've found as well. So each week you'll be doing a discussion board. This week you'll be doing the identity wheel by yourself. And make sure you read the assignment because it does. There's a lot more categories than just the ones that are given, and so you may actually have more categories than that. And what you're going to do is you'll attach it to your discussion board, and then you will talk about what you have learned. Reflect on the results and the process of doing the identity wheel, and then let's interact with each other. Now, let me give you some direction about the discussion boards. Discussion boards are awesome, and I really, really enjoy them, but I want to give you some beginning of the class directions. Discussion boards should be, we can disagree without being disagreeable, right? We can debate without arguing, and I expect more than just, yes, I agree, or no, I don't agree. Let's talk. Let's get into a discussion. I know that discussion board is not the same thing as sitting across from each other at Starbucks and talking about it, but it does work. And so let's talk about it. Let's talk about what we've learned. So those are your assignments. So you have assignment 1-1, which is social identity theory summary paper, and then your discussion board. You also should post your class introduction. And if you have a picture that you can attach to that, that really helps me and it helps others to kind of see who you are. And it also helps me as I pray for you. I can see your picture, I can see your face and your family's face. So that's it for week 1. So at the end of each of these videos, I will ask you a question. And the question of the week is this. If I were to give you, and if you've been in my classes before, you've heard these questions, but just play along. If I were to give you unlimited funds and you could sit on the front row of any concert ever, we're talking about in all time, who would it be? Now, I know that some of you feel like you should say Amy Grant or Michael W. Smith. I'm not mocking that because I've seen them both and they're both amazing and that sort of thing, right? So I'm not saying that, but I just want you to be real, and I'll start the bidding, right? So if I could see any band ever, I would want to see the Doors at the Whiskey Go Go in 1967. I spent a summer reading about the 60s and the music and about the Doors and became very interested in Jim Morrison and his writing. And he was a genius. He was a poet and a great example how drugs and alcohol, how, the thief comes to steal, kill, and destroy, right? And that's what he did with Jim Morrison. And so I would love to see them in 1967 at the Whiskey Go-Go. So go ahead and tell me yours. Don't be ashamed and don't judge me. Okay. If you have any questions, if you have any comments, if you have any prayer requests, right off the bat, please let me know. Okay? All right. Let's do this. Week 1. Onward and upwards.